Hello and welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone. We need to inform Olgierd that the task has been completed. Before we do that, however, we do have a little... this King of Swineherd Crown. Okay, that's the thing we got from from the wedding, which actually 15% more gold is definitely good. We also have this Vladimir's letter to Olgierd. Olgierd, my damned dear brother, you've no idea what joy you brought me with this idea of showing me a good time. Through the man you sent as fitting company for a lark as a hoe handle, but never mind that. What matters is I enjoyed myself. And how? It was a cracking good wedding with vodka flowing in streams and plenty of pretty things to rest the eye on. I miss you, but take your time coming to join me, live and enjoy life, brother Vlad. Now I do believe Olgierd's back at
Hey,
sea. I never know if it's the Alchemy or Academy, and I think it's the Alchemy Inn. So we will go there.
go.
Come on, Roach. Come on. And we'll definitely travel there. Make sure Olgierd knows we completed the task. Why these doors aren't open is beyond me.
Hey,
Then let's see what the good man has to tell us. I would also very much like for this navigation to kind of make up its mind on where to go. Because we're currently all over the place. There it is, the Von Everec estate. I was about to say that it's kind of weird we didn't get a location marker for it, but here it is. The music kicked in as well. The entrance to the crypt. To right past. To get to Oxenford. So we're kind of nearing the end of this DLC actually. It is on the shorter side, but yeah, I think it's the shorter one out of the two. I think Blood and Wine is longer because it's a bigger area to explore. Obviously, it's a whole new area to explore, but story-wise, I do believe it's kind of richer and more unique than Blood and Wine. Obviously, I prefer Blood and Wine due to the incredible location. The song is incredibly beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, stunning, and you will hear me swoon over it all the time once we come to it. But yeah, the story for Hearts of Stone is definitely richer, more unique, definitely a very unique take on everything. And the fact that they brought in them as the reoccurring character and, well, I won't say antagonist. It depends on what you decide in the end. He can be the antagonist, but also you can consider Olgierd an antagonist as well. So it depends on how you look at it. Yeah, we will give Olgierd the letter and then do that last little side quest before diving into Olgierd's last wish. Yeah, let's... Oh. Yeah, that is absolutely normal getting off the horse behavior, Geralt. Very nicely displayed for everyone to see. There is nothing strange to it. So bizarre why that glitch only happens on that bridge. I've never encountered it anywhere else.
Ah,
His Majesty King
you'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
but a just one.
Best wares
Got
this
anything for
side
an
of the
aching belly?
Pontar.
Stabbing
White
pain
one.
here.
Taking a peek at my wares here.
Okay, where are you, Olgierd? There you are.
Huh?
Where we last left you.
That nil.
Need to chat.
I'm all ears, Witcher.
Vladimir sends his regards.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
Yes, your last wish. The third task. Spill the beans.
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying. Ah, ah, ah.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Why were you keeping that man in the barrel?
Barrel. What was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
You'll get what's coming to you one day. Is it true? Probably, yeah.
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way. Maybe not today and not tomorrow, but someday, someone will find a way to take you down.
And that should trouble me why? I feel no fear, no regret. The wise men of Oxenfurt claim there are no gods. After death, there is only the void. I've known this void already. Death holds no surprises.
Sounds very ominous, as Olgierd always is. Let's talk about the third task.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the third.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, Sure of your strengths? Fearless?
Third task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Not sure if that's relevant, but yes.
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
Once it's over, once the job's done.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
Third wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
Least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
The king.
Scenes from a marriage. We need to go to the Von Everec Manor. However, we did say we would do one last side quest, which is Without a Trace. Witcher has become a synonym for monster slayer in many minds. While accurate as far as it goes, this does not encompass the whole truth, for Witchers take on a broad variety of other tasks besides the slaying of monsters. For example, they sometimes use their superhuman senses to find missing persons. Such a lost individual was the subject of the notice hung by a certain Otto Bamber, an herbalist residing near Oxenford. Of course, we already met
Looking to
Otto.
make some coin too, hey?
He's the lovely herbalist from the
My dad doesn't like us very much.
Open Sesame quest
Beg your
line.
pardon?
So it shouldn't be too hard to find him.
Ram, ton. I'd kill for some
He's like
vodka.
over that hill.
You're a bigger rat picker.
Hooray!
Let's say just over yonder. Thankfully, Roach is here. We can trot over.
Learned all the easy to find witches already, and I could use a quickie.
And then I think we're able to, yeah, to just go full gallop. See? There it is.
Hey there.
We are here about the notice.
Hear about the contract.
Whew, a taker at long last. Poverty in everyone's lips, but when you've a job to give, no one's eager. Folk are lazy, that's the truth of it.
Stick to the point if you don't mind.
Right. Sorry for the chatter. I'm anxious, is all. Been so long without any word. It's my apprentice, Falkert. I sent him to the Dead White Wood. You know, the forest near Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd run out of hand fibre, see, and the damned stuff grows thick as weeds there.
Let me guess. Hasn't returned.
Yes, no, he hasn't. Please, find him and bring him back safe and sound.
Fine, we'll look for him.
No promises, but I can certainly look for him. Any distinguishing features? How will I recognize him?
Got to think on that. Well, he's a halfling, as I am. Light hair. Will that do?
It'll have to. So long.
So we don't have much to work with. We do have this little garden section. Well, since it's already here, might as well grab everything. There we go. So running low on hand fiber, I mean, we can sell it to you if you really want to. Okay, Roach, we need to get you and get going.
Run, Roach.
That white wood, obviously not a nice place. We were there, I think, a couple of times even. And it's definitely not a nice place to be at. So, my guess is that Olgierd is probably dead. We did dispose of the ancient lesson tormenting the area, but at the same time, I don't think that much. It's the watchtower. It's fine, Roach, come on. Here we go. Okay, that is a massive area to explore. Let's rather go on foot in that case. And activate our Witcher senses along the way too. Well, the cart looks abandoned.
Herbalist's cart. Got some blood here.
Blood.
Dried. A few days old.
Here. Over here. To the cute little abandoned village.
Trail's gone cold. Need to look around. Ask. Maybe someone's seen him.
Yeah, maybe. Could be, doesn't have to necessarily be true. Locked. Look here. Hard. Looks very abandoned altogether.
Bloodstains. Months old.
Okay, and the entire house is just swarmed with blood. Doesn't look too good for our friend Olgierd. We have a couple of peasants. A key for that? Well, I'm guessing,
Rotting meat.
What? Oh. Okay. Isn't it? Oh.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. I'm guessing we found our friend.
Light-haired halfling. Must be Olgierd. Ripped open, gutted, and drained. No way to determine the cause of death.
Ooh. Now, the only reason why I didn't talk to the peasants is because there is a chance that you might not be able to investigate further. So I did it as a precaution, skipped one step of it.
Been to your larder. Meat-rich diet. That what you like?
Master, not at all. Tain't like that.
Best hope not, or you'll be next to get a hook through your neck.
The wolves killed him. Him and the others. We but gather the bodies. That's the truth.
We're old and frail, we've no strength to plough or sow, but we gotta eat. Have pity, master.
I mean, never eat human flesh again, take a vow and I'll let you live. Or don't believe you, that's what you deserve. The thing is, if we let them off the hook and don't kill them, maybe we won't get paid. And if we kill them, they're old and frail anyway, and it's a wonder they even survived this long, especially with those so-called wolves around. You know what? Let's just
Folks say
get going.
Witchers have no feelings. It's a barefaced lie. Right now, I feel rage, and I can't wait to vent.
Chop you up, stick you in a stew.
You'll never learn. Humans.
Strange meat. Oh. A rusty key also. The fact that that the grandma said that they would eat us up is, reason enough that they probably wouldn't swear off eating human flesh. Just like a little side note there. Now that I think of it, we probably could have talked to them and then get the, like, prompt to talk about the quote-unquote pantry. But again, I've had instances happen where I talked to them before, and they, the quest would just stop there. We had to report back to the herbalist, and I didn't want to take the chance and not do it right, essentially. So that's why I forwent and didn't talk to them. Geralt, please put the sword away. Thank you. Essentially, it's a very, very short quest, which means we probably will dive into scenes from a marriage for at least a little portion of it. And see what exactly awaits us at the Von Everec Manor.
Hey there.
We know what happened to Olgierd.
Olgierd, your apprentice. I know what happened to him.
Out with it. I've gone near daft with worry.
Well, cannibals ate him. Short and simple.
He was... really no gentle way to put this. Cannibals ate him.
Cannibals? A short ride from Novigrad. In Velen, that would be one thing, but here... Gods! You slew them, right? Tell me you killed them.
I did.
He's been avenged. There's that. Your coin. Take it and now please be on your way. I must write to Folkert's parents.
It's a shame we couldn't do more for him. Well, envoys, wine boys. Not just yet, but soon. Scenes from a marriage. We need to go to the Von Everec Manor. With 2 wishes down and 1 more to go, Geralt reported back to Olgierd. There, he received his 3rd and final task, which, following in the vein of its predecessors, seemed nigh unto impossible to complete. Olgierd wanted Geralt to find and bring him the violet rose he had given his wife the last time he saw her. As this was many years ago, flowers are not noted for their longevity. The rose had certainly disintegrated by now. Yet since Geralt had grown used to finding the unfindable and doing the undoable, he nevertheless set out to try and recover the flower of yesteryear. Oh boy, the Von Everec Manor, the very dark, very misty area. Whoa. No. Wolves really are a pest and a half. I believe we're already here. It's just a matter of getting to it now. Isn't that it? Like, I'm probably wrong then. But now it's deeper in the woods. It's deeper in the woods.
Hey there.
Oh, Master Topical.
Move it.
Trust me, I don't know what kind of path we're taking. We're just taking a path. Come on. Roach, come on. Good grief. This horse sometimes is something else. There we go. When you think about it, this location is absolutely nuts. If it weren't for the fog, very, very nice.
Hey! You hear me?
Oh, goodness. It's all the noise.
Kendrick. Kendrick, you there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off.
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother, my little, why'd I ever come here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
Good question. What are you doing here?
See, Kendrick and me, we thought Manor's been empty all these years, full of fine things going to rot.
Mm-hmm. So you're a thief.
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's the stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Probably for the best, too.
Pretty sprawling, this estate. I'm ready to find that rose in this fog. Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though.
Black dog.
Beehives. Well maintained, but dormant.
So eerily quiet.
Woods rotted completely.
It's a very beautiful manor also.
Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. A grave here?
I think there's a couple graves.
What are you doing in a place like this? Best shoe before you get hurt. Water's ice cold. Mountain violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back.
Somewhere out back. Meaning there, which means... Car's going here.
A busted lamp, and the ground's trampled. Somebody dragged something this way. A body?
One way to find out.
Someone dragged a wounded man through here. Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That. Digging. A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves.
Well, there's something red there, and red usually never means anything good. Wait for that. Just to be sure.
Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds. Hey. Hear me? Other thief. Bodies mutilated. Who are you? Damn.
Well done. Caretaker. this guy's healing with his freaking shovel. Quen, definitely Quen. Quen. Hmm. Okay, great. This is our chance to do this. And he's back to healing. Curse is on you and everything that's related to you.
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
Friends of the house. You two are a little mysterious.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
Later, okay. What exactly was that creature?
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris and the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
Good grief, just tell us. Well, in that case, we're just looking for a violet rose.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions.
I guess we actually
So,
will.
how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
Ominous, as always. We can grab the Caretaker's spade, which might actually prove very useful. In all honesty, I've never used this as a weapon, so you know I might as well use it now. Well, before we go inside.
Another intruder buried by the Caretaker.
Before we go inside, let's look around a little bit.
Seeds and bulbs. Someone's still planting flowers.
Well, that someone has been taken care of thanks to you, Geralt, so I don't think anybody's gonna plant any flowers anymore. This was a nice gazebo once. Ornamented brush.
Floral ornamentation. Pretty.
This used to be a well.
Guess thieves tried to lower the statue with ropes, but something scared them off.
3 guesses what? 4 graves, another statue.
Don't know this deity. Strange. Olgierd doesn't seem the pious type.
Yeah, maybe his wife was. You never know, Geralt. Okay, now entering the manor. Nothing over here. Okay, I think we will enter the manor, but we will do so in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it is very much appreciated. I hope you'll stick around to see how the scenes from a marriage quest resolves, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!